Jai Gurudev to everybody. Thank you to Guruji for being with us here today at Srinivasa Temple. Thank you very much. Our Guruji has founded the Hari Bhakta Sampradaya, a path venerating Srimad Narayana through the path of bhakti, devotion and love. There is a small offering in the form of a dance set to part of the Sri Hari Stotram. This is an auspicious hymn praising Lord Vishnu. In summary, the Stotram praises Lord Vishnu's attributes like protecting the world, destroying demons, being adorned with Mahalakshmi, his divine escort. He bears the weight of the earth and is beyond birth and death.
Thank you. Jai Gurudev, everybody. It's lovely to be here with you. This bhajan that I just sang actually is very relevant to now, because right now the Varkari are walking to Pandharpur. There's millions of people right now walking to that famous pilgrimage place of Lord Vittala, which is Lord Krishna, in Maharashtra. So the bhajan telling, walk slowly, chant the name of Vittal, and go and meet him. But to meet Vittal, you see, some of them have to walk for more than 500 kilometers. To meet our journey of life, sometimes it takes lives. Not one life only. We live one life in the outside world. One life which we show to the people. But our true life itself, very often people say, we are not happy, we are not content. How can you be happy when you're constantly imitating everybody else? When you're constantly focusing on how other people live and you want to imitate it and you want to live that kind of life, you are not true towards yourself. You don't even know who you are. You are going through life without knowing the destination itself. You're doing everything, you don't even know why you're doing. If people ask you, somebody asks you, why are you living? What would you answer? I am just living. This is the answer. But very often, when you ask people, what is the reason of you living your life? You don't know. We are just living, we are just going. But if life is just happening like that, there's no meaning to your life, how can you be happy? That's why we imitate others. Somebody have a beautiful car, the desire awake inside of our mind, we also want to have a car. Do you think you will be happy? Somebody is dressed in a certain way, you also want to dress the same. Would you be happy? You will not be happy. Because you are not true towards yourself. And then we worry about how others will see us. So, when we don't even know who we are, and we're constantly imitating others who don't even know themselves who they are, how do you think you will reach your destination? How would you reach of the purpose of your life itself? How would you meet Vittal? Not possible. Firstly, you have to be truthful towards yourself. That's it. Not imitating somebody else. Everybody is living the life. You also have to live your life. And you have to live your life in a plenitude of that life itself. How God have made you. Then you can be happy. That's why you say, as I said, but you have many lives. How you imagine your life was one kind of life. How you are living your life is a different kind of life. And when you go on the spiritual path of spirituality, you have a different kind of life. You know? So constantly, you are changing. So which one is you truly? You know, which one you can say, yes, that is my life. I am content about that. I am happy. We will be happy only when we focus upon we know the purpose of this life, and we move towards that purpose. Then you will see that everything will help you. You are part of nature. Nature functions in that way, you know. But if you are truthful towards yourself, if you are living your life and you are who you are, it will guide you to the lotus feet of Sri Hari. It's not about what you're doing that will change anything, because very often we don't even know what we are doing. Yes, many people will tell you, yes, live like this, live like that. But how do you feel inside of you? Are you flowing with the river of life? Or are you trying to stop yourself? Imagine the river is flowing toward the ocean and you see an obstruction in front. You know, say, oh my goodness, that mighty ocean, I don't want to go there. What will happen? The river doesn't see that. The river knows, but that is my destination. No matter what obstacle will be on the way, I will reach my destination. And that is my aim. And life is like that. If we know our destination is not only short-term happiness, but ultimate happiness, you know, then only we can surrender. Surrender doesn't mean, but yes, we are dressed fancy, you know, or we are putting a different tilak on our forehead. So yes, we are surrendering. Surrender means everything that I do constantly remind me of my goal. Whatever I do in life, have to remind me that my destination is Him. And if I remind myself continuously by consciously that He is everything, so how would be your life? You see what we do? First we act, then we think of surrender. We do opposite. No? First we make the mistake, then we ask, please, now I will surrender to you, please help me. You have seen Bhagwan now, they are always smiling. Why they smile? All the gods are smiling. And they look at people, they are doing always everything upside down. Of course they have to smile. That first surrender, when you surrender, you constantly remind yourself of Him. No mistake can happen in your life. So keep reminding yourself, surrendering is what is important now. Our mind have to surrender. Whatever we are doing in this life, our mind should know what is the goal and should not deviate from that goal. And you will see that life itself would bring you to where you have to be. So that's why, our life is to meet Vitthal. Of course, going to Pandharpur is one thing. Like I said, it's not an easy task. You have to walk. Some of the Varkari have to walk for 500 kilometers. And see the beauty of that. They will walk for 500 kilometers. They will not even go inside the temple. When they told me that, I was shocked. So you walk 500 kilometers to have darshan of Lord Vitthal. But the Varkari, they don't even go in the temple because they consider the Sri Mandir, which means the temple itself, as Lord Vithala. So they see the temple itself, but with such a joy and such a happiness they have. It's amazing to see, but in spite of walking 500 kilometers, but when they reach Pandharpur, they are all dancing, jumping, and singing, Vitthal, Vitthal. So realizing that Vitthal is not there. Vitthal is constantly with them. At all time. It's not only when they reach Pandharpur that they will have darshan of Vitthal, but as they are walking, in their life they are chanting the divine name of Vithala. So Vitthal is with them. And this is the essence of our life. If you constantly remind yourself, but our aim is to attain the lotus feet of Sri Hari. Life itself will bring you there. But the problem is that we so much attach ourselves to our habit. Now we do everything. Habit doesn't mean only bad habit. It means also good habit. You see, because people can become very fanatic in both ways. You know, if you have cultivated a certain habit, and then you stop it. For example, you stop somebody who have the habit of drinking. If the person doesn't get it drink, what will happen? They become aggressive. Smoking is the same. And somebody who become fanatic in doing something, but really not from the heart. Because when you do something from your heart, it flows. But when you do something but you're very tense, that I have to do it because I have to prove to everybody else that I'm doing it. Even the good things that you do, if you don't do it for one day, that will go against you. You're not free. So surrender means also that you are free in whatever you're doing. You have that freedom, you feel that if I'm serving Him, it must be with a certain freedom in myself. Then love will flow. Because if we serve Him, if we are reminding of Him, but yet we feel frustrated, we feel anger awake if I didn't do something, what will happen? Do you think we are serving Him properly? No. So that's why a certain freedom must be there. To let go of that tension inside of you. And do everything in an easy way. Do your sadhana in an easy way. Do your spiritual practice in an easy way. Live your life in an easy way, but there is no tension in it. But keep your mind focused upon your goal itself. Jai Gurudev. पियो जे बिना मारो प्राण पदर मरहेली जल बिना मछली मरे पियो जे बिना मारो प्राण पदर मरहेली जल बिना मछली मरे कौन मिलावे मारा राम से मारे हेली कौन मिलावे मारा राम से मारे हेली रोए रोए रुदन करा महेली गो आओ हमारा दे भजन वालो मान महेली गो चालो साहेब चिर दे पियो जी बिना मारो प्राण पदर मरहेली जल बिना मछली मरे तो सुतिया रंग महल में मरे ले जाओ रे जतन करिए कौन मिलावे मारा राम से मारे ले कौन मिलावे मारा राम से मारे रंग बरसे जब बिछाओ महेरी वो आओ हमारा दे मने राजो भजन वालो पान महेरी वो चालो साहिब दे चोटी टोपी हर सासारो मारे हेली चोदी दो रंग बरसे चोदो पीतांबर ओधन मारे हेली चोदो पीतांबर ओधन मारे हेली आओ हमारा दे मारो प्राण धर्म रेली जल बिना मछली मरे एक बना की बात क्या बदे मारे हेली करो दो बार को प्रकार साहेब कबीर धर्मी बोले हमारे हेली साहेब कबीर धर्मी बोले हमारे हेली वो तो सुधीरे वालों देश महेली हो आओ हमारा देश अब माने लागो भजन वालों बात महेली हो जाओ माहे बजीर दे पियो जी बिना मारो प्राण धर्म रेली जल बिना मछली मरे कौन मिलावे मारा राम से मारे हेली कौन मिलावे मारा राम से मारे हेली रोई रोई रुदन करान महेली वो आओ हमारा देश अब माने लागो भजन वालों बात महेली हो चालो साहेब जीर दे अब माने लागो भजन वालों बात महेली हो चालो साहेब जीर दे अब माने लागो भजन वालों बात महेली हो चालो साहेब जीर दे विठ्ठल 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 जय हरि विठ्ठल 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 विठ्ठल 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 विठ्ठल 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 जय हरि विठ्ठल 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 जय हरि विठ्ठल विठ्ठल जय हरि विठ्ठल 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 जय ओ विठ्ठल 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 जय हरि विठ्ठल 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 जय हरि विठ्ठल
So introducing the children of the Hari Bhakta Vidyalaya, which is the school of the Hari Bhaktas. They'll be chanting the Shri Suktam and the Purusha Suktam. And amazingly, they started to learn it absolutely from scratch in January. And I think the result is pretty phenomenal actually. So hope you enjoy, and we hope to dedicate it to Guruji. Jai Gurudev.
Suva अश्यसुचिप्रयतो भूत्वा जुहयादच्चमन्वहन् सुक्तं पञ्चदशर्चं च श्रीकामं सततं जपेत् पद्मप्रिये पद्मिनि पद्महस्ते पद्मालये पद्मदलायताक्षी विश्वप्रिये विष्णुमनोनुकूले त्वत्पादपद्मं मयि सन्निधस्त्व महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। तच्चयोरावृणेमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपते शञ्चतुष्पते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स्वभूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा आद्यतिष्ठत् दशाङ्गुलम् पुरुष एवेदगुं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उतामृतत्वशेषाणः यदनेन तिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अतो जायादुश्च पुरुषः पादोऽस्येष्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि प्रपादोत्व उदय पुरुषः पादोऽस्येह भवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यक्रामत शासनानशने अपि तस्मात् विराज जायत विराजो अधिपुरुषः स जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चात् भूमिमतो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यज्ञमतं गता वसन्तो अस्य सीताजं ग्रीष्म इद्म शरदविः सत्यास्या सम्परिदयः त्रिसप्तसमिदकृताः देवा यज्ञं तन्वाना अपरन्नन् पुरुषं पशुं तल्यज्ञं परिहिषि प्रोक्षन्न पुरुषं जातमघृतः तेन देवा अयजन्त सात्या ऋषयश्च ये तस्माद्यज्ञः सर्वहुतः संवृतं पृषदाजं पशुगुष्टागुश्चक्रे वायव्यान आरण्यान् ग्राम्यश्च ये तस्माद्यज्ञः सर्वहुतः ऋचस्समानि जग्निरे छन्दगुंषि जग्निरे तस्मात् यजुस्तस्मात् अजायन्त तस्मादस्वा अजायन्त ये केचो भयादतः गावो जग्निरे तस्मात् तस्माजात अजावयः यत्पुरुषं यददुः कथया व्यकल्पयन् मुखं किमस्य कौ बाहु का भूरूपादावुच्यते ब्राह्मणोऽस्य मुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यकृतः ऊरू तदस्य यद्वैश्यः पाद्भ्यागमं शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षुः सूर्यो अजायत मुखादिन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणाद् वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षं शेष्णो द्यौ समवर्तत पद्भ्यां भूमिदिशः श्रोत्रात् तथा लोकागम कल्पयन् वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचित्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वा विवदन्यदास्ते दाता पुरस्ताद्यमुदा जहार शक्रप्रविद्वं प्रतिशश्यतश्रः त्वमेवं विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यपन्थायनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन् ते हनाकं महिमान सज्जन्ते विश्वमाजानमग्रे वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेवं विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यपन्था विद्यते यनाय प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य धीरा परिजनन्ति योनिं मरीचिनं पदमिच्छन्ति वेदसः यो देवेभ्यः आतपति यो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो रुचाय ब्राह्मणे रुचं ब्राह्मं जनयन्तः देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन् यस्त्वैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवा आसन् वशे दृश्यते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्यौ अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनो व्यातम् इष्टं मनीषाना अमुं मनीषाना सर्वं मनीषाना तच्चयोरावृणे महे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्ति नस्तनः स्वस्ति मानुषेभ्यः